meat all. Sorry about my mess. So whilst Freya here is on medication, we're kind of keeping her inside again for the next couple of weeks. Freya, what you doing? What is he? Oh. So anyway, guys, I have cracked how to give a duck a tablet without them even knowing. For those who have ever tried to give medication to a cat a tablet, you know the struggle. And the struggle ain't that better with a duck. They really don't want you shoving a tablet down their throat. So, and you know, they're not tiny, they're not large, but you know, they're a decent size. So this is the anti-inflammatory. So all I did, their favourite thing is noodles. Of course they don't eat just noodles. That won't be good for their health, or their feathers. But towards the afternoon they get a treat of cooked noodles with nutritional yeast stirred in it for vitamin B. The soil down here is pretty crappy in its micronutrients, so that's one way to offset that, because you know they can eat dirt till the cows come home, but they're not going to get what they need, especially because there's not enough calcium in the soil, which is a separate topic. But anyway, so all I did is with one of the cooked pen, it has to be the pen noodles, you know, tubular noodle, because the idea is you slip the tablet into the noodle. Now you might split if you push it too far down, so I just placed, she's swallowed all that already, I just placed it towards the top end, or one of the ends, down enough so it doesn't fall out, but not too far down that it splits the noodle. And then you hand it to them with the tablet end, because what they tend to do is they gulp and swallow and then roll it down their throat, or extend their neck and then let it fall down their throat, sort of thing, and then they gobble water to wash it down. So if the tablet is down the end that they swallow from first, where they bite first, then the tablet's going to go down. If it's towards the end, in the process of gobbling up the noodle, it might actually pop out the other end, if you know what I mean. So it went with no hitch. So today is the first day I gave her a tablet. Yesterday the poor vet had to give her a tablet. I might give the clinic a call and say, hey, have some noodles in hand and you can hide the tablets in the noodles. The animals won't know, especially ducks. So the water is a little bit yellow because there's nutritional yeast in it, and I'm just going to pour that into the tub of water she's got there that's got dandelion cuts. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd share that. If you need to give medication to your ducks, there's a really easy way of doing it. Ducks love cooked pasta, the pen pasta especially. Feed it to them lengthways, one noodle lengthways with the tablet shoved in the end that you're going to feed them into first. I probably should. Oh, my place is a mess. I saw it yesterday after I got home and oh, waggy tails. I got a waggy tails. Oh no, a case of the waggy tails. Just more noodles. Everything carpets. I got even more dishes. I've got to do the herb processing. So yeah, this is one of the things I do at night when they come in. I just roll the runner to the side. It's just, you know, laminate floor. So if there is an accident running from, you know, the back door to the bathroom, I've just got some tissue paper and I just, you know, wipe it up and spray the area with a disinfectant, wipe that, and that's it. You know, if anything, I feel like you end up more clean with pet ducks because, alright, so we are armed with a noodle, yeah? So So, I can't handle a mess. Oh, there it is. This one here has been broken in half. So, I mean, you could, but I think it's better just to put the whole bloody thing in there. And it does fit. You see that? So you just push it into about there. Enough so it doesn't split the tube, the cooked tube, but not too close to the end that, you know, it pops out. So it wants to be snug. So it needs to be a tight raincoat, the tube. And then when you feed them, so imagine this is the duck's beak. You just feed it to them this way with the tablet end facing them. So then that way they gobble. This bit with the tablet goes in first. They flip the noodle in their gullet, and then it goes down. So as you can imagine, if the tablet was on the far end, it's going to pop out. And they might see what's happening. And they go, ah, you nearly got me. But they're so keen for the noodles that it doesn't really matter. So imagine the noodles in there. Boom. There you go. No wrestling with duckies to give them their medication anymore. Look at that. You're a good girl. Yeah. Freya cake. No. Dee-doo-doo-doo. Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, you're wagging your tail at us. Beep, 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 beep. Here, puppy dog. But, you know, we're in Autumns Lugh. And the thing with Lugh, it's time of the humid. We have not had a summer. We haven't had really a midsummer. You know, we haven't had stretches of warm days for a week, pretty much. Any time throughout this whole time, or this year. And, Annie. But we are having some warm days now. Yesterday was warm when we went to the vet, which reminds me when we got home from the vet to help with the stress and also heat and exhaustion. I gave her some electrolytes in the form of blackstrap molasses diluted with some water. And, you know, I just put it in a mug and she knows. She just drinks out the mug. They truly understand, especially if you've helped them once, the process. So this one here, she is a little Valkyrie. She gets into so many scraps and injuries, and she pulls through like a little warrior. And she's just small, like, you remember Scooby-Doo? Is it Scrappy or Scrappy, the little one, not Scooby, his cousin, or I can't remember what the family relation was, but she's like, you know, Scruffy power. She's a little powerful little thing. She pulls through. But anyway, so electrolytes, yes, and that once I've given the blackstrap molasses diluted a few times, but it's only the first time when she was so ill. She was literally dying after she had gorged her cheek out with a wire, and I couldn't get her to a vet because there was no avian vet on hand, and it was after hours, and, you know, I didn't sleep, put it that way. But we pulled her through, and one of the things I gave her in the process to make sure she had nutrients and electrolytes going through her body was diluted blackstrap molasses. And ever since then, if she's a little poorly, egg bound, or she's gone through another injury again, she knows, oh, this stuff helps me. They all do now, because they've nearly all gone through an instance of injury or being egg bound or not feeling too great, or, you know, so they all know. Oh, the liquid black. One of them, Fenr, was like, what the flip is that? I'm not touching that. It took her a while to figure out that, no, this is good for you. But she drinks it too now. She's like, what is this? It's sweet and sticky and But anyway, there we go. I've solved how to give a tablet to your ducky without their feathers getting pulled, you stressing out and having to wrestle your poor bird. And look, her crop is all full. Look at that. I just love that. It's beautiful. Look at your beautiful crop. Full of noodles. And again, do not feed your ducks pasta alone. The pasta, when I give it to them, I actually have nutritional yeast worked into there. I'm actually going to buy some bulk brewer's yeast, which will be a little bit easier on my wallet because I eat the nutritional yeast myself. And the brewer's yeast is the same thing, vitamin B, especially with our soils that are lacking. No. So anyway, I'm keeping her inside because we are now starting to get some warm days. This will probably be the second warm day, and then it will cool down again. So we're really not getting any warm weeks. But anyway, when it's cool, when it's warm, you know, sitting outside, even though she's undercover and everything, and she's on medication, you know, medication can make you drowsy. She's still healing. She still has a swollen elbow. So whilst that's a bit like that, I just want her to sleep and recoup and recover more. But very good news that we don't have a fracture that the vet could feel. So yay. Yay, puppy. Blessed be Mary Part. I hope if you're a duck owner that this information finds you how to give the tablet without no fuss, no muss, and they just gobble it down. It was just fantastic. Comparing to yesterday, the poor vet wrestling the poor girl to give her a tablet. Oh, it was not good. Anyway, blessed be and Mary Part.